Hi, everybody. This is President Rick Bailey from Northern New Mexico College. Today is Thursday, December the 3rd. Thank you, as always, for tuning in to our latest video update for our college community. Three quick things to talk about. The first, obviously, we're still in the trenches on this virus. I know that everyone's been doing a great job. I'm begging you, please hang in there because we will get out of this eventually. In the meantime, one of the things that we are working on, not just as a community, but really as a state, is to make testing opportunities more robust and easier for everyone to do testing. The more testing we do, the better, because it allows us to better to run contact tracing and everything else we're doing. And more importantly, if we can get timely results from those tests, then people can isolate when they need to be to limit the spread of this virus, and that's the way we move forward. Thanks to the Department of Workforce Solutions, Department of Health, El Centro Family Health, Presbyterian Health Services, Rio Arriba County Health and Human Services, the City of Espanola, the National Guard, all of these partners all came together and said, how do we do this in Northern New Mexico? Well, the college needed to play our part too. And the part that we are playing, our campus in Espanola is really a convenient place to make all of this happen. So that's the part that the college is playing. I want to say a special thanks to our facilities crew, our security crew, who are instrumental in helping to set this up. Here's my fancy visual aid. Thank you, Sandy. Obviously there would be a great way to digitally put this up. I'm not smart enough to do that. So you're getting the paper version. Anyways, here is the map of what this testing looks like. Here's the important thing for community members, for all of you who are going to use this to get tested, because this is going to be a 7-day a week operation, and from 10 to 2 every day. But here's the key. There's going to be one-way flow of traffic through the campus to make this work. And the one entrance for testing is going to be here on Railroad Avenue. You cannot enter here on Paseo. The only way to enter testing is on Railroad Avenue. For those who know the area, this is where our barbering and cosmetology is. Actually, up the road a little bit across the street is Sostenga, the JCI building, all of that. So this is where you're going to enter on Railroad Avenue. When you get to the library, it'll break into 2 lanes so that we can do testing more efficiently in that parking lot. And then after you do the test, you continue on all the way through to the west side of the campus, and you exit on Paseo. For students, faculty, and staff who have prior permission to be on the campus for every other reason, our entrance will be up here on the north side of Paseo, because obviously we don't want to interfere with this traffic, so we will enter up here and park in the administrative parking lot. All of that information will be online. We'll also share that with local media, and we'll make sure it's on all of our social media platforms. That's already started. Actually, I think they did 30 tests yesterday. The goal is to do 200 a day, but the more testing we do, the better, and that will help us get the rest of the way until we get the vaccines distributed, which is a nice segue into the second point, and that is vaccine distribution. Obviously, we've seen recently that Pfizer and Moderna have 2 vaccines that are testing very promisingly right now, which is great. We know that AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson, others are right behind them. So we're hopeful that there's going to be a pretty robust vaccination opportunity soon. All of them do very similar things. You've already seen probably the photo of the depiction of what this virus looks like, and it has those spikes on it. These vaccines basically attack those spikes, and when those spikes are, thank you to Diana for helping me understand this, when you attack those spikes, then it's much harder for the virus to attach to our cells and multiply and do all those things. So the more we get vaccinated, the better, and the more of our community we vaccinate, the better. I'm not sure exactly, and the state will give us guidance on how this gets rolled out. If the college has any say in it, if I have any say in it, in terms of how we distribute to our college community. I have in my mind the priority list that I'd like to put forward, and that is that our nursing students, our nursing faculty, our facility staff, our security staff, our custodial staff, I think those are the folks who should be at the front of the line. I would add to that our team members who have a pre-existing condition or who live with someone who has a pre-existing condition. These are all the things that I think we need to consider. But I don't have all the answers. And so by all means, if you have inputs to that or things that I should consider and that we should consider as an institution, please don't hesitate to share those with me, because we're going to make this decision as a group together. Lastly, we're entering the holiday season, and obviously 2020 has been such a crazy year, and we haven't been able to do things the way we normally do. One of the things we did last year, and this is thanks to our student senate, they sponsored something called a giving tree, and it was a way for students who had children who were in need could basically explain to us, I have a child who's 3 years old, and here are some things that she likes, and here's her name, and then we had students, faculty, and staff as volunteers who would then go take one of the ornaments off of that tree with that description, and would actually buy a gift for that child. And then Amy, God bless her, I know Stephanie Montoya, several others, collected all of those things, and with the student senate, we were able to hand those out to students. Because we are in alternate universe this year, the Student Senate is going to be sponsoring a very similar program, but they will do it virtually. And so this is what we are going to be doing. It's a virtual holiday giving tree this year. So for students, if you have a child that you would like to be a participant in this, then just go to this website. And you can then sign up very similar to the way you would do in a normal tree. You would give us the age of the child, the name of the child, the gender if you prefer, and then some of the things that child is interested in. And the Student Senate will then create a kind of a matrix and show all of the children. Then we will have our own team of donors, students, faculty, staff, and our Board of Regents. They are going to go and then pick one or more of those children to sponsor. And then rather than wrapping the gifts and bring them into the college, which we can't do, all the donors will order those gifts online and then have those gifts delivered to the students. So for the students, when you do sign up a child for this, one of the things that we will want is both your post office mailing address and a mailing address if it's different for packages. So for me, I have a P.O. box, but for FedEx or UPS, it's got to be the physical mailing or physical address. So we'll probably ask you for both of those things. And here's the other key. The goal to sign up, if you have children who you want to participate, December 7th, which is Monday. So please stay tuned to that. Look at our website, look at your email, and get on that link, and please do so before Monday. Same thing for the donors. If you're interested, we'll be sending out an email on that as soon as possible. Let us know that you're interested. We're very gracious. Thank you in advance for being willing, and thank you to the Board of Regents, because they've really been very gracious in their generosity toward this project as well. And it's a way for us to share a little holiday cheer even in the midst of this crisis. All right, I think that's it for us. From all of us at the college, our students, faculty, staff, our community partners, we say muchísimas gracias, kunda woha. God bless you and everyone you love. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.